The people watching this right now, you've stayed home on a Saturday night, you're excited for this fight, and then you turn the TV off at the end of the night, and you're like, they got me again. That was terrible.
Yeah.
Or even worse, you flew there, and you watched the fight live, and it was a complete shit show of a live event and a bad experience that left a bad taste in your mouth. That is the number one thing that is the most important to me, is starting to regain the trust of the boxing fans.
We're going to get a BMF belt, Dana. I love what you just said. This is why people still remember Hagler Hearns. It's not just that it was a great fight. It's that with the stakes high, everyone put down their money and everything. They didn't feel each other out. They didn't, have a risk assessment. They went at it from the first bell, and people appreciated that so much. 40 years later, we're still talking about it. That's the type of stuff I see, like with the BMF belt. I'm politicking with you right now. Are we getting a BMF belt or something like it in Zuffa boxing?
Well, hopefully we get to that level where we start doing that. But right now, there's going to be a Zuffa title and the ring title.
All right, good enough.
It's built for the bumps, First time who fight for this belt?
Diaz and Masvidal.
And Masvidal, the people who never can be champion, they give him some belt. Guys, be happy. Fight for BMF. But this is what it is. I don't know, but then I have to stop this. But after this, please tell me. Stop.
What is wrong with you, man? What is wrong with you?
Gage and Poirier, that I don't know when this guy they fight for the real belt many times and they always lose, And now Dana, like good guy, give him other belt. Guys, you have to be BMF champion. Honestly, if somebody give me this belt tomorrow, I don't want this.
For the people that don't know, that's the maximum hypocrisy Kellerman in boxing. This guy complains about too many belts in boxing all the freaking time. And then when he interviews Dana White, he's begging Dana White to make another useless belt, the MF belt. What? What the hell is that? The MF belt? AKA the baddest MF. As far as I know, the baddest MF is the undisputed champion, the champion of the division. That's the baddest MF. You can't have an undisputed champion and then bring a guy that you like to have the complexion for the connection to get the ultimate protection and give him the MF belt. How is he the baddest MF when there's an undisputed champion in the division that he can't beat? If he was so bad, he would have had been in the undisputed champion position. You see, that's exactly what HBO, Larry, Jim Lampley, and Max Kellerman did on HBO back in the day. All the fighters on the pound-for-pound list were the fighters they hated. They couldn't stand, right? So what they ended up doing is that they created something called the Gotti list, which was not based on skill, resume, or whatever that is. It was based on entertainment, supposedly. If you are entertaining, then you're going to make it to the Gotti list, aka the sorry list, who keeps losing, but you are entertaining, so we giving you some type of reward. Then ironically, the fighter HBO was dying to paint the narrative that he was boring, pretty boy. He ended up smoking Gotti. Then Floyd ended up being not just pound for pound number one, but pound for pound number one on the Gotti list as well. I mean, who cares about a sorry list when we already got the best list? That's how desperate the industry media is. And that's what maximum hypocrisy Kellerman is doing. He's already trying to set the table to cause more confusion in boxing, begging Dana White to create another meaningless belt. Hello, is anybody home? We all know the MF belt is the Gotti list version of the UFC. And we seen Floyd destroy the Gotti list. He put an end to it. The same fighter they tried to label boring ended up being the king of the pound-for-pound Gotti list. He put an end to it by beating Gotti to death. Are you not entertained? That's when you always can count on Maximum Hypocrisy Kellerman to come out with another narrative, another excuse, another deception, another lie. I mean, how are you gonna beg TKO, Dana White, to create another meaningless belt? That is so crazy because, like I told you guys, Max is one of them guys that's always pointing out one of the biggest problems in boxing is too many belts. So why is he begging Dana White to create another one? Remember, we already got the Ring magazine. TKO, they already gonna have their own belt. Zuful Boxing, whatever that new promotional company is that Dana White is coming out with, they also gonna have their own belt. On top of all that, Max wants another one. A UFC belt in boxing, the MF belt. It just doesn't make any type of sense at all. The math is not mathing. Why you want to do that, Max? So you can give it to Gennady Golovkin or Canelo Alvarez or Lomachenko, the hopeless fighters that always ran from the baddest MF. What's bad in boxing is people in position like Max Kellerman who influences the public with their hypocrisy. That's what's bad in boxing, along with everything else. We all know the baddest MF is always the pound-for-pound king, whoever that is. Right now it's Terrence Bud Crawford, as it has been for the past 10 years. That's the baddest MF. He don't need no belt for that. He already the undisputed champ. A belt doesn't make you the baddest MF. You just is or not. And Bud is that and then some. With that being said, go ahead and drop your thoughts in the comment section below about this problem that keeps on giving. Maximum Hypocrisy Kellerman, he want to add another belt to boxing with the same breath complaining about there's too many belts in boxing. Would you believe that? Subscribe below and to be continued on the next episode of Akhi, TV. Peace out. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.